Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing good today. Monday's over, so I know a lot of us, Monday comes around and it's like crazy, back to routine, the weekend's over. So if it was your Monday yesterday, welcome back to the work week, right? If today's your weekend, well, enjoy. So I am happy to be with you guys today. Happy New Year. Hey, David, how are you? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. So today I have a little question to ask you, and it kind of hit me because I am a learner, and what does that mean? So, learner versus action taker. So basically, there's two of us out there. And I came to find out that I'm actually a learner, but I am now transitioning into becoming an action taker. Hey Sarah, how are you? Hope you're doing good. And so, let's dive into this and get started. I know you guys have a busy morning. So, a learner, what I usually do is I'm like, I need to learn this, I need to know everything, I need to just learn. I need to know it, right? I need to know it. That is the result of why I do things, right? Is knowing. Hey, Bobby. And that was it, So I would take all these trainings, I would do all these things, I would read all these books, I would do all this stuff to learn, right? And I thought that was the outcome. Was, okay, great, I learned all this stuff, I'm knowledgeable in it, I know it, it was great, I learned a lot, it transformed my life because I now know this knowledge. Well, the problem with that is that's not the end result, right? That's the first step to getting to where you want to go in your end results. And I didn't realize that until, I'm in a training, and I'm starting the training again today. It's called the 14-Day Challenge, and it's amazing. Hey, Ricky. And it's about action steps. And this is where I learned it, was in the Rank Makers. You guys have heard me talk about this. So action takers are people that, okay, they may know something, but they may not know everything about it. They may know a little bit, right? They know how to do something like, let's say, a Facebook post. They know how to go on Facebook. They know how to write it up, and they know how to hit post, right? They may not know, the exact wording. They may not know the exact time to post it. They may not know who they're trying to reach, but they go on and they do it. And the end result is, they reach people, they help people, they make relationships. If you're in, let's say a business that uses Facebook, you generate business that way, maybe leads. So that was the end result, was reaching people or making a difference, right? That was the end result. Not just learning how to post the Facebook post, was actually doing it. And that was like huge to me because I've learned so much stuff thinking that learning was the result to it. And Sarah, I'm sure you probably feel the same way now. You go out and you learn, you go to school and you spend a ton of money, even people, and I'm not gonna speak poorly now, but don't take this offense for those that have spent tons of money, because this was my thinking too, was you had to have a bachelor's degree. You had to have a master's degree. When I first started in health and fitness, I thought I had to have all this training and all these degrees, and I had to do this because that would make me credible. That would put me at that level to get the results that I needed, right? Well, no, that's completely opposite. It's great to have that knowledge, but if I'm not out there sharing what I know and teaching others the action steps and actually doing it, then it's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. You're not contributing to yourself or to others, and that's basically our goal in life, right? Is to make everything better. So, no offense to anybody that has masters or anything like that. I think it's great. At one point that was where I wanted to go. But after learning this, it's kind of cool, and I'm going to say this, and I will never tell my kids this, and don't ever repeat this to my kids. I will say that I know today that schooling and a degree you don't have to make it in this world, to be a big influencer, to help others, to make $1 million, to actually make a positive impact in this world today. And I hate saying that because I do think education is so important. I think education, it really helps build our personalities. It helps build so much of who we are. However, you can take somebody that has no high school education and give them the actions and they can make $1 million. You can have somebody that has a master's degree and not take any action and not make any money. So I hope that makes sense there. So I will never tell my kids this because my son always argues with me. I'm like, you have to go to college. You have to go to college. And I do believe that is kind of like a rite of passage for us. I think it's something that every person should at least experience as college. I know for me, it was such a great time in my life. It was also a crazy time in my life, but it kind of helped mold me to who I was, and those experiences I can never get back. It was like, I don't know if you guys have watched Life of the Party with McCarthy, but it was hilarious. It reminded me, at this age right now, I can't go back to college and have the same college experiences. So I think coming out of high school, college is really important for those because it teaches them kind of where they want to go in life. It teaches them the difference because high school is so different than college, so they need to have that. They need to have those learning experiences, but then they need to take it into action. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope if you're a learner, it kind of hit something inside of you and went, oh man, yeah, I have all this information that I've learned. I have all these tools that I've learned, but I've never actually taken an action with the stuff that I've learned. So if you're an action taker, then great, keep doing what you're doing. Help us learners take those actions. So that way everybody can be, reaching their goals. So I do have an action step for you because this is all about actions, right? If you are a learner and if you are an action taker, I want you to go out, and it can be anything that you know. It could be as simple as sending a text message to somebody. It could be meeting someone and sharing information with them. It could be showing somebody something, okay? Something that you know or something that you have learned. I want you to share it with one person today. It could be posting it below in this news feed here. Like I said, it could be anywhere, but share it. Take action of what you know. So let's say you've been learning how to do a Facebook post, but you've just never done it. Do the Facebook post today. If you've never, let's say, worked out, but you've read all about it and you have watched videos on how to lift weights, but you've never picked up that weight, pick up that weight. If you've researched about something that you want to do, but you haven't picked up the phone and said, hey, okay, I'm ready to do this with you now. Let's do it. And you haven't. So do that today. Pick up the phone, talk to the person that can get you started, take action today. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. Put your comments down below, and thank you so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you guys soon. So go take action.